this product. Here what we have, and this particular bottle, we call this AgriBio, but of course this is a brand that have been developed specifically for a specific area of the market. The technology is still a bioenzyme technology, or what we call back to nature technology, or in the sense we call it the technology of nature itself, or nature powered technology. Why this is so, we have come to realize, or as we are all aware, that in the field of agriculture of today, very much dependency is placed on chemical usage, where not only just the nutrient, that means not only just the fertilizers that are basically coming to chemical base, but also for the management of the agriculture area. We are talking about management of weeds, weedicide. We are talking about the management of sicknesses, diseases, fungicides, pesticides, and a lot of other range of chemicals that is actually used to balance this productivity of our agriculture industry. Okay, so today, as I mentioned again, we are going to talk about back to nature, the power of nature, as how we would like to put it. Okay, our technology and product is actually totally based from the energies of nature that is found in the rainforest of our country, especially here in Malaysia, whereby science have already given us the history of our rainforest here to be around the range of 160 million years old. Okay, it is among the oldest rainforest area on our planet today, and we all are aware that this rainforest ecosystem that we have today is sustainable. It is based on symbiotic existence of many species of plants, many species of timber, ferns, herbs, and water plants, and so on and so forth. And this very existence in the rainforest, which is, as I mentioned, which is symbiotic, is able to create sustainable environment for all these millions of years. That means the technology of nature itself, or the power of nature itself, have worked for millions and millions of years, and there is nobody or any organization can actually go against that fact. Okay, so now today agriculture of course needs sometimes things to be sort of fast forward, because in our agriculture fields today, what we do is basically monocropping. That means we plant a certain kind of crops on a very large scale, and to do this, of course, before even today, we have to cut down the jungle, we have to cut down the rainforest, we burn the rainforest, and so on and so forth. So actually what we are doing by this action, we are actually killing or stopping the ecosystem of the rainforest, of the natural ecosystem, or the natural cycle of nature. By burning the rainforest and clearing the land, we are killing all this, and we have to start again. We have to start again from basics. That is why after a few months or after a few cycles of planting, we find that our crop are not able to grow as well as what it is supposed to be. So we turn towards the development of chemical fertilizers, and we need to use this to manage our fields so that we can get the kind of returns that we invest onto the plantation, or that is invested by farmers to support their lifestyle, to support their living, and so on. Okay, but in this course, when we started to use excessively all kinds of chemical, not only the fertilizers, but as I mentioned, fungicides, insecticides, pesticides, weedicides, and so on and so forth. Every chemical actually will leave behind a certain kind of chemical residue, which on the long term, when mingle with each other, will form new substances that are not able to be broken down by natural process anymore, or in fact when this happens, they will kill a lot of the natural energies of nature, or we say they will actually destroy a lot of the natural microbiome population. Now when this happens, that means to say that the ecology of that particular soil, or the soil web by itself, is dying, or in most cases are already becoming critical, whereby the population of the microbes in that particular environment is not able to support the natural cycle or the sustainable cycle of soil web, of soil life. That means to provide the necessary breakdown of elements in the microbial level, whereby it can be converted into plant ready enzymes, into natural acids, organic acids, that can be absorbed by the root system and so on. So because of all this, we have all these problems today in agriculture, where yield becoming lower and lower, where the quality of the produce is becoming worse and worse, and we find a lot more diseases are coming because plants are very much weak. They are no longer performing to their maximum capacity. They probably are only about 40% or 50% of their natural ability to actually be healthy. So when they are less healthy, this is where that they are sustainable to all kinds of diseases or attacks by fungal, by insects, and so on and so forth. It's similar to us humans. If we are a very healthy person, it is most often than not that we will not be easily contaminated by sicknesses, like for example flu, coughing, and so on and so forth. But if you are a weak person, then every single environmental impact will affect you. For example, if the next person starts sneezing or coughing, you will probably get the same problem. That is if you are not a healthy person. But if you are a healthy person, this is not a problem. The same thing with plants, because they are also a plant life. They are also a life form on this planet. And if our plant is able to be very healthy and strong, they will be able to withstand this kind of problems. If we look again at the rainforest environment, the plants are very, very strong naturally, and we find that in the rainforest environment, there is not much of disease and sicknesses that is there, but because of their symbiotic assistance and symbiotic support for each other, and because of the rich microflora of their soil and environment itself, they are able to remain healthy. So today what we do is, we find that among the solutions that we can provide to the agriculture environment or industry is, why not we go back and learn from nature? Why not we go back to the rainforest? Why not we understand how the rainforest performs, how it works, and why not we respect that energy and that kind of ecosystem? And why not we try to harness this energy in a manner using the science that we have today, or the traditions that we have today, and bring this kind of energy into our farmland, whereby we are able to reactivate our soil, we are able to repopulate our soil with the engineers of nature that is found in the rainforest environment. For example, the microbial life forms and all the life forms that contribute to the healthy soil web, and also the energies in terms of the phytochemicals or the natural elements that is found in the rainforest environment. Bring it into our farmland, energize our land today, energize our farm today, and energize our plants today, so that they will almost have a similar energy like the one found in the rainforest. They will have a similar energy to withstand this kind of diseases, attacks, and sicknesses, and so on. And they will be able to give the plant the maximum the maximum ability of the plant, let's say, to produce a fruit, the maximum ability of the plant to produce, let's say, a sweet fruit. Why not we do that? And we find that today we have seen the direction how to do this. That is why our focus and our development of research is focused in this one particular area, and today we have come out with this product. It is actually a liquid form bioactive, or a natural bioactive fertilizer. That actually what it comprises of is that it comprises of the energies of nature that is found or that is harvested and harnessed from the rainforest environment. And we use the technology of science today. We use the technology of carbon technologies. We use the technologies related to water technologies. We use the technologies of understanding enzymes and producing enzymes and multiplying enzymes. We use the understanding of the traditional understanding of the rainforest, the richness of the rainforest. That means what type of plants or what type of herbs gives you what kind of results, and so on and so forth. So we combine all this information and technologies, and we come out with this one particular bioactive product, which is what we call the power of nature. Now, when we use this product, and this product is in a water base, which is actually the source of all life. Water is the source of all life. This product is in a water base. There is no chemical that has been added at all, and the process itself is all very, very natural. It is a process of microbial digestion, a green hydrolysis process, and it is a process whereby it takes time and without altering the properties of the energies of nature. And we are able to put it into this bottle, where to use it is very easy. We just have to dilute this in clean water, and we apply it onto the plant. We apply it into our farm by spraying onto our plant, spraying onto the plant body, spraying onto the soil of our farm, whereby we will repopulate the microbial population with the kinds of natural microbial colonies that is found in the rainforest, and we will actually energize our soil and energize our plant with the elements or with the nutrients that is already been extracted from the plant body itself, because our extract are based from the elements that are collected from the rainforest. Like, for example, we collect we extract certain minerals from the barks of timbers that is found in the rainforest. We also extract from the herbal species, from the shrubs, from the species of ferns, from the species of aquatic plants, and then from certain species like wild bamboo, certain species of trees that actually give a very special antibody, and so on and so forth. Of course, by doing this, we does not mean that we go and strip the rainforest or strip the tree from the bark and so on. There are always ways to do it, whereby it is always very sustainable way that we collect our raw material. And using the combination of technologies, as I mentioned, we are able to extract these energies and put into this product. Okay. Again, I mentioned, when used into our field, we bring back the ecosystem of the rainforest onto our land, and it helps our plant to grow better by not relying on all kinds of chemical, but relying on the energies of nature itself. That means to say that our plant will grow in a natural and more natural environment, whereby the elements are taken from the soil that is actually produced or that is converted by the microbial population, and also by enhancing the all the biological process of the plant. The plant itself will be able to grow better because of a better higher rate of photosynthesis is able to take place, because the plant is healthier, and more leaves are being developed, and the leaves are bigger, giving more surface area for photosynthesis to take place. And once you combine all this, then you will have a very, very healthy farm. You will have a very, very healthy plantation. Your trees are healthy, and they are able to give you very good produce, very good results. They are able to give you a higher productivity, and on top of it all, they will be able to give you a very higher quality of produce. Meaning to say, for example, a fruit can taste much better. It will be clean. It will not have all this fungal around the fruits and all that. It will look nice. It will taste nice, and it will contain more of the natural vitamins that it's supposed to contain. And even so with vegetables, and even so with the grains, and even so with all the other big trees that we have. Basically what it does is it gives back the energy of nature to the plant to grow to the maximum potential that the plant can grow. It gives you the best kind of produce that is meant to be given to you, and all this is back to nature. That means your produce becoming more naturally organic, and we are turning back towards the energies of nature. We are turning back towards organics. We are responding towards the green revolution, and by doing this we are saving our soil from the contamination of chemical contamination. That means continuously chemical contamination. We are saving our plant from relying too much on chemical, and at the same time we are saving our waterways, our water table, our soil from the leaching of chemicals into our waterways. Because when we stop relying too much on chemical, then we will not leach too much of chemical into our soil, into our waterways, whereby we will find that in time our rivers will be clean again, and our rivers will be full of fish again, and our waters will not be contaminated with so much of chemical that in the end this water will later have to be recycled for our own consumption, for the consumption of our plants and so on. And when we are able to do this, when we are able to reverse back from this habit of using too much of chemical back to nature, what we are doing is actually we are recovering our planet. We are saving our planet for our future generation. We are saving our planet for our children, and so on and so forth. And at the same time we are able to deliver towards the food security of our planet, right? So this is basically what our technology is about, and why we are going back to nature, why we are relying on the energies of nature. This is the power of nature, the power found in AgriBio. Thank you.
Okay, can I ask a question about most countries are using herbicide, pesticides. So with this AgriBio biofertilizer, do you think that we can reduce the amount of herbicide and pesticides, and if so, by how many percent?
Yes. Okay. Our dependency on pesticides, fungicides is a very much dependency, because if not, without it, then the farm cannot produce or cannot deliver the kind of harvest that is beneficial to the farmer. So by using this, what we are actually doing is we are empowering the plant to build up a better resistance, a natural resistance, build up the antibody system of the plant, whereby it will be able to overcome diseases caused by fungi, or it actually be able to overcome the fungi attacks, and it will be able to withstand attacks from insects, or at the same time it will be able to drive away insects because of the certain enzymes that is developed within the plant. So by doing this, we are actually will not be dependent on chemicals anymore, like fungicide and insecticides, and these are among the most dangerous and carcinogenic chemicals that we are using today, which is actually directly contributing towards the kind of sicknesses that we find in our average of population. So definitely we can reduce this, because if we start using this system, assuming that you are using 100% of fungicide and insecticide, if you are using this system, we have found that there are farms that totally eradicate the need for fungicide and fungicide. Okay, that means to say it's 100% elimination of fungicide and insecticide. But we are not saying that this is 100% at the moment. But there are farmlands that have achieved 100% cut off from using chemicals. But in areas that are surrounded by epidemics and so on, some reliance on chemical may still be a need to actually support the so-called the plant resistance itself. But we find that it will slowly be you'll be able to actually cut down the dependency over time. So that means given a certain time period, we will be able to totally not depend on the chemicals anymore.
Okay, thank you.